Hello. This video will walk you through some new navigation improvements that we have released in the Lion portal. Starting from the home page, please notice that the My CA tile is relabeled to My District, MD, and CA. This is to assist the leaders to understand that if they wanted to go into their areas, that they can click into this tile and work over there. We will select that tile and take a look at the new landing. Notice that the system lands you on your officer titles. This is so that you can see a list of all your officer titles and connect with all of the account names for those titles. Keep in mind that if you were to see the Details tab, that still lands you on your highest title, and all of the buttons coordinate with your highest title. So let's say you wanted to get to your district page. Maybe you had some multiple titles and you wanted to get straight to your district, and maybe you also had a club title and you wanted to get to your club. Those links would be shown here, and you can navigate directly to them. Notice also in the top navigation under Membership, there is now an additional drop-down option called My Officer Titles. If you select that, it will land you on the same officer title screen. So if you don't need to go to the My District MDCA page, you can go right to your title page and navigate to any account that you would like to see. All of the other navigation still stays the same, meaning you can search in the search bar for your account pages that way. You could also navigate directly through the club account and get to your district that way. So now we're going to go ahead and go into your membership. On the membership page, we've added two tabs. These two tabs are the same as if you were to look at these more truncated lists over to the right. But you'll notice if I select on the tab, it's an easier view to see the history of my memberships, if I've moved between clubs, and so on. The My Officer Titles tab, once again, is another way to get to all of the officer titles assigned to me. If I wanted to see all of my titles, not just the current ones, but the ones I've completed and a history, I can just select all officer titles at any time. Now I'd like to navigate to my district. Notice that I can just select the district right from the list. Again, I still have many options. I can go search from the universal bar at the top by typing the name of the district. I can go to my club and select the district from there, but I'm just going to go ahead and select the district from here because that's very convenient. Now notice that there is a new tab on the districts page. The second tab, called Clubs, is a listing of all the clubs in the district. This is so that you do not have to worry about finding reports or other areas to list the clubs in the district. You can come right to this tab and see that District 1J has 70 clubs. Now this is test data, and for privacy, we're showing a false set of data in the sense of who I'm logged in as. But I am logged in as the district governor, so I'd be curious to see all of my clubs. Notice there are two messages on this page. Club branches will show 0 members. To see the full list of members, you could navigate to the club branch. And also, data export right now is not available at this time for this list. So you will be using the list here on the screen. Now, if I go to the bottom of the list, I can see that there's one of 3 pages. And at the top, it's telling me that I'm seeing 25 records. If I wanted to see more, and I know I have 70 clubs, I can type 70, and the system will respect that and then let me see all of the clubs at one time, which is great. I can also page through if that's easier. And let's say I only wanted to see club branches. I could just type in the word here to locate the type of club that I want to see. I can type anything in here. I can type it based on name, ID, anything within the list is searchable. Notice that because of this note here that club branches are 0, the reason is because club branch members are not typically counted twice. They're counted once on the Lion Club page. So you can navigate to a club branch to go see the full set of members that way. So I'll clear out that search and I'll just go ahead and scroll and show you that it is automatically in alphabetical order. I can sort any column up or down by clicking on the column heading. I can navigate to any club by clicking on the Lion ID next to it or club ID. Here are the club types. So if I am interested in Leo clubs, I can type the word Leo and then the Leo clubs would be sorted accordingly. I'm seeing active clubs. I'm seeing how many active members in each club, if they have a club specialty, and what's really exciting is I can see the region and the zone they are assigned to. If I wanted to go directly to the region or zone tab, I can do that. If I click SE Zone 1 for this particular zone, I will also see a list of clubs for that zone. So this is a huge improvement over navigation and trying to get to how many clubs and which ones are assigned to a region or a zone. So we're really excited in that this should help you get to where you need to get to with the clubs in your areas. All right. So now we're going to navigate to the multiple district and show you what it looks like over there. So I'm just hitting the backspace or the back arrow on my browser. And once I get to the district page again, I can select the multiple district from there. I also could have typed multiple district 1 right in the search bar and gotten there that way. So I will click on multiple district and open the multiple district account page. And notice for multiple districts now I have the districts listed. And if I click on that tab, I will see all of the districts within the multiple district. I have 11 districts, and here they are. Now, if I clicked into each one, it would bring me right to that district page, just like we were looking at District 1J, and everything would be the same over there regarding the club lists. Okay, so now I want to show you some more in the My Club. I'm going to go back to my club. So I'm just going to go this way using the More drop down with my club. I could also backspace or go home, select my club. There's all kinds of ways to get there. And once on the My Club page, I will be looking at the member list. So I'm going to come down here and notice that the club member list has a last name listed. Now, this is test data. So all of the last names are called example, but look right next to it. In the name column, I can see full names. So let's say I did have some family members and they all had the same last name, but I wanted to go look at Carol. I can now click directly into Carol's name from here and go look at her contact information if I have permission to do so. I can also still select the View All button or link down below and expand the list larger. And I still will see the option to click into Carol's name and go take a look at her detail information, which is really great. It's a much quicker way to get here, and you no longer have to go through the membership record. Now remember, the membership record is at the end of the lists. Here I'm using the more truncated list here with the member number. I'm going to hit backspace on the arrow key up above and remind you that the membership number is over here in this list as well. And I can click in there and look at the member record. And this would give me information about the type of membership that this person holds, such as, you know, if they're regular members or family members and so on, their join date and such. I can click back into the name to get the detail. I can go back in the back arrow and get back to the list, whatever works for me. And then one more view on their name. I'm going to go back into Carol. I want you to notice that I see the membership tab and the officer tiles, and I can click for that person and see their membership history as well as their officer titles assigned to them. So much easier views, a lot easier to navigate to see these items. So very excited to show you that. Now to get back to the club, I can simply select the club name up above, or I can search my club again, however I need to. I'm going to click on the club name there. And if you look at the Club Service Activities tab, you will see now, even while you're on the club page, that you can start a service activity right from here. You do not need to select service and go into my activities unless that's where you want to work and see the list over there. So this is also a quick navigation to try to give you options to move through the system quickly and effortlessly. So that concludes the new navigation improvements. I hope you have enjoyed the new navigation improvements and find that they are very helpful in your usage of the Lion portal. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you again.